Hello everybody, this is Lovebug, and today I'm giving you a tour of Blissful. So right here is where I have the band set up. I'm really not liking where I have it right now because it used to be on the other side of the airport, but now that it's right here, my villagers never come and play the instruments or sing. So I'm really not liking it right here. And right here is where I built this little lake that now looks more like a pond because I put a little island in the center with the statue. So I think it looks more like a pond now. And this is one of my parks. I built these two little parks in the front of my island. And I changed it up 3 times because I wasn't liking how it looks. But I think it looks a lot better now because I think the lilies make it look pretty because the lilies are in the water, and I have more space because on the other side of the water, it was hard to walk by because it was too narrow. And if my villagers were there, I couldn't get by. And here is a lounging area I have on my beach. And this path here leads to my lake. I really like how my lake turned out because I was afraid that it was going to be too round or too square and not look natural, but I think the shape came out pretty well. The thing I don't like is that it's hard to see because my house is there. But I do like because you could see the shops from a distance, and I think that looks pretty nice. So right here is where my home is, and the other house belongs to my husband because I play with him. And the very first video I ever did on YouTube was when I did the exterior of my home. I have changed it up since then. I made it a lot larger so I could have more space outside the houses. And there's my robot looking over our home, protecting us. And here's KK Slider. And here are my huge waterfalls. The area looks pretty at night with all those lights. And this is my little island. I think it looks pretty cute with the bamboo and flowers. And this is my shopping district. And there's Hamlet in his baby romper. I think the romper suits him because he's like a cute little baby. And here's my carnival. This area really lags. I don't know if it's because I have a lot of stuff out or because the ride's on, but this is the only area I think on my island that lags. And right here in this house, that's where I built my school. And this is my smoothie bar. I changed this area up a few times too. And here is all my surfboards. And here's the pier. probably a sea bass. And there goes Hamlet again, strutting his stuff. And here is where I have my sushi and ramen bar with my fresh fish. And I think that little creature is trying to escape. It's a little snug right here. And here is where my villagers live. You got Molly right there, sitting by the water, enjoying some fresh air. Clay walking in the background. Here's where Phoebe lives, Phil, Hamlet, Callie, and Marshall. And Maple's over there fishing. And that's where Clay lives and Fauna. And got my cute girls here. Just enjoying the outdoors. And here's where Maple lives. Molly and Bill. Just making sure Clay turns off the water so we could conserve water. And there's my T-Rex. And up here's where the museum is. And Kelly's right there. She's just outside getting her daily steps. And that's where Red comes. And down here is where I built my canals. I changed my canals a few times too. I'm just not liking how they look. I mean, I see them on other people's island and I really like how they look on their island, but I don't know, for some reason, I haven't been filling them on my island. And this area is my park. I got my rock garden. And this is actually my favorite part of my island. I really like how my little park is built. I like the benches and that fountain and the way the bushes go around. And I like how these trees look because it's like you could walk down a hall of trees. And right here is where I have my donut shop and my cafe. There's my lighthouse, my cute cafe on the beach. And here is my taco stand. Can't live on an island without tacos. And this is my campsite. I built this little pond here. I have this little sitting area. And over here is where the campsite is. I changed this area up a few times too. I used to have it as just a park, but then I put my campsite over here, so I had to throw some other stuff down to make it look like a campsite. And there's my pond again. And here is my lake again. I think it looks really nice with the shops and that little island. So now we're going to see my resort, which is right up here on the top. I had to change it up because I built it higher and it was too high to see anything that was behind it, which is my park and where I have my rocks. And it was hard to hit the rocks. So I ended up lowering it. That is my hotel, and this is my spa, and that's the restaurant. The reason I built a resort was because I like to visit resorts because I think they're very relaxing. I mean, you have a spa there, and you get to sit by the pool and just relax. So it's a very relaxing trip. And on mine and my husband's 5th wedding anniversary, we visited Lake Arrowhead's resort, and it was really pretty there. It had this beautiful lake that we could see from our patio, and it was just so relaxing there. They had this little village, nice restaurants, and just very relaxing. It's actually one of my favorite places we visited. I have a new favorite place we visited actually, because we went to Sedona before the lockdown last March, and it was just really fun out there. But me and my husband have actually been married. We're going on 15 years. And that's a long time. So we're back at my park again. And so now that I finished my island, what I'm planning on doing is flattening it. So next week, you're going to see me build a whole new island. I'm going to build a bunch of waterfalls in the back of my island, right in this area throughout the whole back, with some huge lakes, and it's going to look completely different. So that's what I'm going to start working on. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this tour of my island. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.